So we're watching Season 2, Episode 1 of Helluva Boss this time. This comes before the final episode of Season 1 airs due to a whole mess of issues that have not yet been fully outlined by the team, likely legal stuff I'm gathering. Some people have decided that the best course of action, given recent events, is to bully Vivian and the gang over their favorite show taking a little longer to have an episode come out. Anyone doing this is a piece of shit and should stop, and that is all I will say on this matter. Now, we are missing an episode, but apparently it shouldn't affect continuity too much. I, however, think that Blitz getting promoted to God, Moxie becoming America's next top model, and Luna being diagnosed with severe to mild fibromyalgia will be very relevant plot points that will make it very difficult to understand this without that final episode to clarify everything. Let's go. Oh, by the way, it's called The Circus. I usually say the title. I don't think I did this time. Ooh.
My birthday! It's my birthday! Yay!
It's Stolas, right? It's not just another kid of Stolas.
Calm yourself, young prince. You know
I think so.
is unbecoming of a geisha.
Oh, right.
Yes, totally Stolas. That's it.
Me, today is the day I am old enough to know my purpose and responsibility.
Of course,
Which,
I'm sure
hey,
it will be
cool.
wonderful.
Oh, hold on. We're not doing that. Show me these horrifying images of an owl growing up. I do love the egg, though. And not giving me a second to process them. Does he still have the doll? I feel like we've seen the doll. Whoa. Who is that in the last picture? Why is it? Oh, it's the plant. Is your dad? Granddaddy Stolas?
There is my little, which son is this one? There's so many.
Stolas,
Yeah, I think that's true. I think there's supposed to be a lot of Goetia family members.
Right. That's the one, the owl boy. Well, my little one, it is finally your day of
Are they
becoming
not
a true part of the
all
Goetia
owls?
family. How good for you. Are you ready to know what you will be meant to do to serve hell?
Yes, Father.
You will be entrusted
You're
with the study of the earth skies, the stars,
entirely too
all
precious.
that stuff. Isn't that fun? You
Yeah.
will begin the studies of your grimoire.
Ooh, the grimoire,
which will
okay.
grant you access to the mortal realm to study and observe, and you will grow to be a mighty prince of hell with your own legions to lead and pass on your knowledge to.
I will do my best, Father.
Wonderful. Also, son, you are destined to sire a precautionary addition to the Goetia family, so you are now engaged. Congratulations.
Wow, okay, this is how we're tying it to the future. Yeah, that's
Destined to sire
the news was broken to you slightly worse than it was broken to Simba, but at least for Simba it worked out, even though there's
Isn't she charming?
concerning revelations. Okay, honestly, I've not quite associated her with Angelica Pickles before now, but that's where I'm at. Okay.
Oh, that's an ugly noise, son. Here, how about you cease this bitch crying?
This
That usually works.
that
Would
does.
you like it if I took you to the circus in town?
Ooh,
Sure,
yeah.
The circus, right? Would that distract you enough from your non-negotiable future marriage?
I don't think they're talking about Lululand.
Is there a spot that's close to the front, but also far enough that I don't have to smell the pool?
Yeah, okay, it's not. I wonder how much of this episode is in the past. No, the reason Lululand seemed like it was integral to Fizzaroli's image, like it was something that had been around as long as he had been famous. Maybe it wasn't. It was a knockoff of Lulu World. Maybe I'm mistaking things.
Ready
And
yourself?
I generally assume that Stolas has... No, okay, no, I was gonna say has been around a touch longer than Blitz and Fizzaroli, but that is a mistaken notion. They're about the same age.
Yes, folks, want to see me make a horse? Crap.
I'm sorry, the speed and skill he's doing it with is better than if it was working. I'm sorry, this is a lame crowd. This is great comedy work. Okay, now he's run the bit too long. We're back around to awkward. Like, just how many times he did that? I'm sorry, that's better than if he just did it perfect the first try in terms of a show.
Too much sugar, and its leg stopped working, so I had to amputate. Now it's a gross worm horse. See? He gets it.
You gotta take every laugh you can get.
Okay, Blitzo, that's enough horsing around. Hey, everybody, look at this. It's Banana Pudding the Clown Horsey. I liked his broken horse stroke. It was funny. Their legs do stop working.
I'm genuinely not biased in my thinking here. It's like, I think Fizzaroli, it makes sense that he's the better presenter in the future, but they're pretty damn close now.
So, that was real great. So, that little clown you have, my son really enjoyed that one. I was wondering if I could buy him. Buy him? Purchase him. Yes, accurate.
Is this... I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a horrible, fucked up thing, but I'm pretty sure this is normal, isn't it?
You see, and he liked the little clown boy. It's his birthday. He's so sad, and I don't want to deal with him. Can I write a check?
Well, Fizzaroli is a big draw. He has a few more shows.
Alright, it's a monetary thing.
It would be pretty expensive.
Alright.
No, the other one.
Blitzo?
Oh, you can have him!
Much.
Well, he's my son, so...
Oh, wow, whoa, shit.
A wadded up 5 and a slim fit condom.
Yeah, that's plenty. Done.
Splendid. Fetch him for me and we will be on our way.
That's just bad business. Like, putting aside just how fucked up what happened was, that was some bad business right there. You could have gotten so much more.
Wormhorse. I am sad. Why are you sad, Wormhorse? Because I have no legs. Oh, well that's okay. And last time
Our Lieutenant Dan!
The war? Yes, the great pirate war.
Lieutenant Pirate Dan!
No pirates. The great pirate war. If you keep talking about pirates, I will punch you. I fought bravely, but I could not run fast enough. They took my legs. There was blood everywhere. Oh no, ew, no blood. Blood is disgusting. No, it's cool. Well, Banana Pudding is here to save the day. With his magical feet he dances around with. He will dance all over Wormhorse and make him feel better. And then...
This is entirely too precious, and it's the reason it becomes depressing. I'm assuming that after they get split up here in a minute, which I doubt,
I got a job for you.
Blitz is gonna be with the Goatius for that long, at least in this early setting.
Why?
Because money. Now listen carefully. You were being brought out to be his playmate, but I want you to steal as much from those rich fuckers as you possibly.
My dude!
Deal?
You have any idea how much money you could legitimately get out of this?
To be able to buy a bigger tent, better food.
You're just an idiot, aren't you? Like, I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of a bastard, and he's doing everything wrong.
Fuck's have will be worth a fortune.
But if I'm...
Yeah, you've correctly deduced why you're such a fucking moron!
On to their son.
But... Yes, Papa.
Here is your new friend, my son. Happy birthday.
A friend? I guess. Hi. I'm Blitzo. I'm Stolas. It's nice.
Yeah, we know for sure that Blitz isn't in this situation for too long, at least, so that's
Sorry, Father.
I'm so good at daddy.
because we saw him in a different flashback being
This is my book on the difference between
at
fox and hounds.
Lululand.
There's a lot of differences. And this is my book on plants and herbs. Did you know plants can hear you?
Plants are boring. This is all boring stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The sad bit
Never
is
had a friend to share my books with.
You know it would be fun? A game. Let's
dude,
play.
they found like the
Treasure
perfect
hunt.
Tiny
What's
Tim
that?
little
Swear.
completely innocent
And we're
actor for
pirates,
Stolas.
And we go around the house collecting all the nicest things. And then
The sad thing is he
through the
probably would have liked
window.
talking about that stuff with
The
Fizzaroli
house
more.
out the window.
Yes.
Since when did pirates throw things out windows?
Since like the dawn of time. Come on. Pirates are always throwing stuff out windows.
I don't think they had windows.
What? Did your book say that?
Yes, actually. Several.
We're throwing them out the window.
How dare you disprove my lies!
Fun.
Well, that's an odd game. Is this
Oh,
an
no.
imp game?
Sure. Why not?
Well, if it's what you want to play,
Let's do it. Come on, come on.
How you struggling with those long ass legs? No! I'll be right back. Sorry about that, moving forward. Well, I stepped back a little.
Come on, come on.
It's crime time. I'd call Blitz a bad influence, but in hell he might actually be a proper influence. I'm not sure. He's still gonna. This ain't gonna go right. Whoa. What are these? Oh, okay, it's the weird chandelier. Okay. Nicely done! Crime succeeded!
So what
Ooh,
is that?
the
Your
grimoire.
diary?
no. This is my new grimoire. It's a spell book. I have to learn it so that I can access the living world.
The living world?
Yeah.
The world with humans and stuff? Where the sinners come from?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yes. I'm supposed to learn to use it to study the sky.
Why?
My dad says I can find prophecies, but I don't really know.
I
But I'm
mean,
supposed to. That's what my job will be when I grow up. To join the rest of the Goetia family.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do when I grow up?
tell you what, you
I'm gonna run my own circus, and I'm gonna be the
legitimately got
ever,
such an
and I'll be able to do it
awesome job.
all day. I'm gonna make so much money and buy myself a big building with a big office.
A big office? For a circus?
Yeah, a big office.
The guy in charge needs an office.
Business with clowns and horses, and the horses will all have good names like Stapler and Biscuit Queen.
His love of
Sure you
horses
will.
returns.
That sounds like a good business.
Yeah, and if you apply, I'll hire you. Maybe.
Maybe.
You'll hire me?
Yeah, if I feel like it.
Well, I hope I qualify. You'd be a good boss.
You say that with sarcasm, but I totes would.
Are we going back to the future? It feels like a transition happening. I appreciate getting the specific timeline. Stolas does seem like the kind of guy who would regularly sleep in the nude. Oh, hello. Oh, shit, this is important, actually. I hadn't considered that... Ooh, Octavia, I hadn't considered that in the future, seeing Stolas, it's a bit... This is the first time it's like, what actually happened in the season 1 finale? Like, find out eventually on Dragon Ball Z.
Big enough occasion, but to be fair, it's no picnic being married to a boring stiff like Stolas.
Stella, what in hell?
Not
is this?
divorced.
Stolas, you know I like throwing parties. Plus, it's true, so you can come if
Is
you
that...
want.
Are you gonna try killing him again? Or having him killed? Ooh. Bunch of cool character designs here. Hold up.
Stolas is
Are most of them Goetia? Maybe. Definitely got the freaky eyes. But I don't think so. I think most of the Goetia are actually that sort of owl type being. Cool.
No! Stolas is terrible in bed! I swear to fuck, he just lays there staring at the wall and I have to do everything. It's embarrassing! I'm glad one egg fell out of me so I could stop pretending to want to fuck his scrawny twig ass.
Wow. Wow.
Pathetic fucking man!
Out in public, too. Damn.
Do you have anything stronger than this?
We have absinthe, Your Highness.
Bring me all of it.
So glad that they're not allowed from anywhere near me.
Ooh.
Can you imagine if you didn't have money?
Fair enough.
Sir.
That kind of day.
I'm fine. We got this nasty imp trying to sneak into your chambers. What should we do with him?
Into my chambers, really? Oh, well, that is concerning. Leave him to me. I will handle him accordingly. Follow me, imp.
I like that Stolas had, from what we've seen, the most professional seeming hellhound so far.
Look, I didn't mean to interrupt your, whatever, the party.
This may have been the best news
Don't bother
Stolas
with excuses. I know why you were here.
has come up.
Here we go.
This is the best thing that has happened to Stolas all day.
Yes, you were here to ravish me, weren't you?
It sure seemed like that, to be fair,
Into
Blitz.
My room. You could have asked to visit, you know. It's been a long time, but I have a very good memory.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I figured...
Ooh, is the grimoire deal off?
Scaled walls and slip on in, which certainly is easier than going through your fucking staff.
One would think you might be here for nefarious reasons if you are sneaking in during the cover of night.
Well, I wanted to crash the party, and it's always more fun, to make an entrance.
I recall how you enjoy making an entrance. So, over 2 decades since I last saw you, are you still a circus clown?
Oh, no.
Oh,
not
shit.
anymore. No, I kill people now.
Oh,
My bad. If it was obvious, I'm sorry. I thought this conversation was fucking weird. I was like, damn, this feels like we really did miss a lot in the season 1 finale. Whatever happened in that. Okay, so no, this is their first meeting since that all went down. Okay, I get it now. Is this coming back to the scene from the pilot episode where I fucked your husband? That scene. Is that what's gonna happen? Is he's gonna go out the window? I was so confused. I'm on board with the show now. Alright. If it was obvious, my bad.
Married to a boring stiff like Stolas. What in bed? I swear to fuck, he just lays there.
She hasn't changed at all. That wasn't a tip.
Your chambers. What should we do with him?
Into my chambers, really? Oh, well, that is concerning.
This line reads so differently now that I know that this is their first meeting.
Leave him to me.
I thought he was being coy. I was like, damn, I thought Blitz, even though it was kind of an open secret. Well, not because it's an open secret, it was kind of a known quantity among his staff.
Follow me, imp.
This makes so much more sense.
You do.
Know why you were here.
You do.
Got this fucking heavy
You were
book.
here to ravish me, weren't
And this makes sense too, as I was thinking, man, this is the first time since they've seen each other since Ozzy's. Stolas is being a bit weird. Like, that situation did not end well. I was so lost. I'm sorry.
Aren't you?
You?
Why else would you be breaking into my room? You could have asked to visit, you know. It's been a long time, but I have a very good memory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I figured, since you're a prince and all, it might just be easier to scale the walls and slip on in, which certainly is easier than going through your fucking staff.
One would think you might be here for nefarious reasons if you are sneaking in during the cover of night.
I want to crash the party, and it's always more fun, to make an entrance.
I recall how you enjoy making an entrance. So, over 2 decades since I last saw you, are you still a circus clown?
Oh, no, not anymore. No, I kill people now.
Oh, how afraid should I be?
Not even remotely, even if that wasn't bad.
How afraid do you want to be?
Oh, well, I
My God, is
You seem pretty
Blitz
tense.
responsible for all of Stolas' kinks?
This is, getting a wee bit, is it hot? I'm starting to feel it getting very hot.
This is strange. Not used to this.
I barely remember your name.
It's Blitz.
Oh, didn't it have an O at the end? Like a clown
It's
name?
silent. I wonder if he only recognized him because of the, symbol. Is there any established lore on the symbol having family connection meanings? Because I'm thinking of that more with Vizaroli in mind.
Yeah, well, it's silent now, okay? So call me Blitz.
Okay, Blitz, what are you doing to me?
What do you want me to do to you?
Well...
me to do to you?
I guess, yeah. The grimoire is basically, professionally, the most important thing in his life. I like that he would immediately notice that. But I can see how the distraction kicked in here.
Wow. Oh, you are so forward, Blitz. Oh, what are we doing?
No, stay down, damn it.
Oh, so you like to command? You like being in charge, hmm?
Yeah, I sure do.
Oh, so you're a kinky little imp, are you? Do you like it when I talk to you dirty?
This is wrong, and I love it.
Get it all the way. Get it all the way
Stop it.
Yes, if that's what
The
Blitzy
owl thing
wants.
flipping the head.
Blitzy, oh my, yes. Oh, I've never had anyone want me this way. You have no idea how long I've craved this kind of passion, and how much it means that the one who wants me is my first ever friend.
Are you about to get
Fine.
guilted into this?
I can do this real fast. Sorry, I fucked your husband.
Oh, we are coming. This is that scene.
What was that, Stolas?
That was the sound of a fucking divorce.
What? Whoa! But why didn't you? Is it political things that is the reason you didn't actually divorce her? Oh dear. How long till you realize the grimoire's gone? How long till you get over that shit real quick? Like, is he lying to himself about how all this started? This is after Ozzy's. Okay.
Owl in a cage. You.
I'll be back. Sorry about that. Let's see if I can finish this thing.
Sorry, I fucked your husband.
What the fuck was that, Stolas?
That was the sound of a fucking divorce.
Oh yeah, like I was saying, I wonder if it was political stuff or whatever that is the reason they're still together. Had a rough evening, huh? Morning after pill?
Owl in a cage, you show your age, your sweetness has run foul. Without a change, you're lost, exhausted by your time on.
What business does the horniest member of the cast have having the best singing voice?
Lost, exhausted by your time on stage. Then you walked in my room, and like sparks in the dark, life was suddenly thrilling and new. What's between you and I? Just a comfortable lie. I'm
Woohoo.
the fool who believes when you look in my eyes. Prince, all alone upon your throne, your power is so frail. You raise your voice, you have no choice inside your gilded jail.
The fuck are you doing?
Reflecting.
Well, stop! It's annoying.
I don't think I've ever wanted to smack a character more than I do right now. Oh my god. Some of this was gorgeous. His singing voice is just so killer. I'm gonna stop and read that book. Look at this. It's not even like a super bombastic animation, but just how they have him move is so well done. Asmodean crystals. Blah 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 blah. Not written in English. Blah 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 blah. I wonder if that is written in a legible language.
My eyes, Prince, all alone.
I will say though, as much as I love this song right there, as he says that, it sounds like he's breaking into a very different song. Prince Ali, yes it is he, but not as you know him.
Look in my eyes, Prince, all alone upon your throne. Your power is so frail. You raise your voice, you have no choice inside your gilded jail.
There's an episode of Batman the Brave and the Bold, Mayhem of the Music Meister. Amazing episode. And that also used that rhyme. That the bad guy's like, use your voice. You have no choice.
Fuck are you doing?
Reflecting.
Well, stop! It's annoying to hear you screeching your silly woes all the time.
Why are you still here? You leave with Fia on weekends, but then you stay around the house just like everything.
I like tormenting you. I want to keep reminding you of what you did.
I know what I did. I would feel bad if I hurt you, but we both know I didn't do that. You and I were arranged for one reason, to birth a precautionary heir to the Goetia family. Nothing more. I tried so many years to make it comfortable for us, to have this family, but it was never enough. The only reason I have endured—
Oh my god, they're actually having the fight. Like, and not just her screaming at him, it's the fight.
Silly woes all the time.
Why are you still here? You leave with Fia on weekends, but then you stay around the house just like everything.
I like tormenting you. I want to keep reminding you of what you did.
I know what I did. I would feel bad if I hurt you, but we both know I didn't do that. You and I were arranged for one reason, to birth a precautionary heir to the Goetia family. Nothing more.
She ain't even listening to you. Look at that face.
So many years to make it comfortable for us, to have this family, but it was never enough. The only reason I have endured your constant insults and cruelty was for that girl to have a normal life.
That obviously didn't work.
Anymore. I want you out now.
What do you mean, out?
I mean out! Out of this palace, out of my life. We are getting the divorce.
How dare you? What do you think the rest of the Goetia family will think? And drill.
I don't care what your arrogant father thinks. And the only thing the Goetia family wanted from our marriage is already 17, so it's over. I'm done.
Fine. I have no desire to stay in the place of a traitorous embarrassment. You have fallen from what little grace you had, and I know—
Bitch, he's raised every single episode for me! I didn't— He's got all the grace! He's Verishnikov! This show's fucking amazing! Absolutely! One of the biggest treats ever. And, good God. I'm repeating myself episode to episode. As we go through this, how, you know, it seemed like it was just gonna be comedy at start. I'm starting to love the characters more and more, yada, 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 yada. But it's true! Did they make a new logo? It's uncanny how well put together this whole thing is. And, like, they're not even just doing, like, 14-minute episodes. This is like a full-length 22 10-minute episode. Like, and for this quality of animation is one thing. Like, woo, whoop-de-doo, you have a good team of animators, but the writing, the music, the story, the characters, it's all so fucking... The songs is all so fucking on point. It's just strange to me that they can't match this in big Hollywood productions. I watch a lot of good shows doing this. A lot of good shows, and I just don't... There's not really anything that quite compares to the great work they're doing here. It shocks me. The final episode of season 1. Let's say that it never comes out, like whatever legal or some such issue just never gets resolved. I just desperately hope we can get like a little flip book or something that releases us like, here's what happened! Or at least we get to know eventually what went down in the legalese land. Again, don't harass people. It's really shitty, and you get nothing from it. It's not going to make anything come out faster. Like, yeah. I really hope I'm not crazy. Wait, I'm right to love this. I know it. This is fantastic. Next time. I got so wrapped up in my own excitement, I didn't do my usual credits read. I remembered. Eventually. Produced, created, and directed by the genius Vivian Madrano. Written by the genius Vivian Madrano. Story by the genius Vivian Madrano. Brandon Rogers. Adam Nealon. Casting and voice production by Horseless Cowboy. Casting director plus executive producer Timothy Cubbison. Voice director Richard Horvitz. Producer Austin Snyder. Casting associate Brenda Marie Phillips. No Moxie, Millie, Luna in this episode, and it was still fucking fantastic. I think I said her name, Brenda Marie Phillips. Casting, voice production by Horse Cowboy. Voice production coordinators Alex B. Kim, Anthony Bianchinello, Christina Diamantara, Salvador Blahe Montiel, Samuel J. Richardson. Associate producers Anastasia Barbado, Sarah Duvall. Dialogue recordist Josh Greenfield, Yao Vlitman, Mateo Barragan, Simon Govero Wells. Dialogue editors were Caesar Marenko, Carrie Shack, and Kevin Patel. Audio QA was Stephanie Komure and Jane Gaskill. Interns were Frankie Westmoreland, Katiana Sarkisian, George Drysdale, Haley Boulin, Kaylee Pine, Bryant A. Loney. I'm sorry, Bryant. You had the nickname in high school at some point. Oh, that's just baloney. That's too perfect. That rings more like an alias to me. Like, Alexis Holt, Yaron Maudel, Maeve Schmidt, Noah Alderet. Starring Brandon Rogers as Blitz. Starring Bryce Pinkham as Stolas. And special guest Jonathan Freeman as Paimon and the ringleader, Cash Buxo. featuring the voices of Leander Lewis as young Stolas, Don Daryl Rivera as Mr. Butler, Mason Blomberg as young Blitzo, Georgina Leahy as Stella, Remy Edgerly as young Fizzaroli. I couldn't read the word young for the third time in this paragraph. I got overexcited. Additional voices, Remy Edgerly and Don Daryl Rivera. Storyboarded by Samantha Ambries, Lydia Liu, Zach Gearing, revisionist for Vivian Madrano, board lead was Zach Gearing. Animation supervisor was Tom Murray, character animation lead was Ames Hurd. Ames Hurd? It's not Amy Hurd, it's Ames Hurd? Art director was Sam Miller. Cleanup supervisors was Samantha Ambries, Nicholas Contreras. Animation leads were Ames Hurd, Tom Murray, Philippa Shea Borman, Alicia Clark. Animates was holy shit. Of course they needed a lot. It's always a lot. Anthony Wyatt, Austin Calista, Carolina Beaucamp, Charlie Bickett, Saiva, Daniel Varela, David Hernandez Alvarado, Damian Isaac Leyva, Dennis Buera, Diego Mejia Pacheco. I was actually wondering. I hadn't seen his name yet. I always think of that name. Diego Mejia Pacheco. Melvin Uchinko, Jessica Stymond, Jessica Saint Amand. Possibly. Teo Yihang, John Barons, Ka, Alicia Clark, Andrea Alcaraz Lamont, Andy Ortiz, Camila G. Detlef, Karen Wang, Kaylin P.T., Ashley Caballero, Lindsay Crawford, Matthew Coe, Michelle Garcia, Melanie Mrozek, Felipa Chi Borman, Olivia Johnson, Rafael Coach Rivera, Rick Farmileo, Robert Cox, Rosa Cerde, I don't know, Roy Amarez, Sam Stale, Samuel James Marquez, Neil Sheen Gutierrez, Daniel Space Dead St. Clair, Constance P. Lemus, Diego, I'm not sure, Diego Gerenius de Oliveira, Victor Villaverde Graham, Wesley Hellinger, Hunter Braley. Revisionist animators were Alicia Clark, Ames Hurd, Austin Calista, Philippa Chi Borman, and Melanie Mrozek. FX team was Silke Karakan Carney. Or Zarni. Always another one I get stuck on. Cyber, Brandon Jason. Brandon Jason Louie. Oh, sure, that's 3 first names. That's awesome. Mandy Lee, Marla White. FX lead was Carolina Paez. Another one. Cleanup, Keop Carmen, Isabella Penman, Isabella Penine, Jacob McCaw, Signe Dagmar Schlitterman, Sarah Carmichael, Matilda Segura, Melanie, Rennie Roomba, Armit Stead, Matthew Mortati, Joey Andrade, Sterling, Scarlett Richter, Daniel Hoyo, Mauricio Gomez, Marcelo M.D. Leon, Quintana, Brandon Isla Madrigal, Vlada Shianova, Emiliano Rangel Garcia, Julio Marquez P, probably, Alma Pereira, Whitney Walters, Foos Buckley, Gerardo Quisp, Nicole Hernandez Perdomo, Vlad Escov, Kane Daly, Bennett Joy Flores, Mimi Scapini, Diego Mejia Pacheco, Emily Echeverria, Kimberly Marsing, Kevin Martinez Bringas, Victoria Void, Adolfo Rodriguez, Luke R. Germain, Olga Vakonina, Ellie Powell, Gustavo Agosto, Melanie Ann, Andrea Vinyas Notaro, Yazir Husim Garnello Granados, Michelle Garcia, Melvin Utinkio, Rosa Cerda, Olivia Johnson, Anthony Wyatt, Robert Cox, Sebastian Velasquez Fajardo, Crescent Rhodes. Oh, I haven't seen Crescent Rhodes on this yet. Brooke Burnett, Micah Felix, Daniel Space Dad St. Clair, John Burrones, Kaylin Petey, Alexander Albise, Ashley Caballero, Emma Jensen, Jacqueline MacArthur, Van Passley, Carmen Gomez, Sarah Legwe. Carmen Gomez, Sarah Legwe, Anthony Kona. 3D artist was Nick Nick Zopka. Arthur Neves was the background guy. I did this backwards. Backgrounds! Yes, were Arthur Neves, Benjamin Santiago Avila, Brandon Lai, Della Martinez, Elena Lee, Erica Rodriguez, Jordan Whitman, Holly Bowie, Justine Gurley, Maya Dumas, Riley Schmitz, Celine Einar Guerrero, Sergio, Vanessa Nguyen, and Zemina Raya Salmaran. Background leads were Amanda Heard. There was Amanda Heard. Maybe it's a different person. Or maybe that's how she shortens it nowadays. I thought it used to be Amy Heard. Or... And Savannah McKendry. Maybe with the Johnny Depp stuff? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm crazy. Different person, obviously. I'm just talking about, like, as a credit. It is the Johnny Step. the Johnny Step. That sounds like one heck of a dance, the Johnny Step. That's the Jack Sparrow weird run he does. The Johnny Step. It was Amber Heard. I was stuck. Amber Heard's that one. Okay. I was like, is that the same name? I might be crazy. Maybe she's been credited as Ames Heard this whole time. I don't know. I could have sworn maybe it's two different people on the same team. Design was Samantha Chikapa, KK Hong, Natara Naurung Sa, Madeline Bliss Ireland, Carolina Paez, Benjamin Santiago, Sarah Brennan, Perla Cambara, Mariana Pacheco. No, probably no relation to Mejia. Cecilia Callis-Goncalves, Mathilda Savieri, Matilda Savieri, Matilda Savater, I'm not sure, Megan Dillon, Nicole Sorenko, Vizdev was Amanda Heard, Hunter Braley, Jeff Delgado, Kevin Slawinski, Rachel Valero, Samantha Ambrose, Nick Sopko, Al Puyin, and the design lead was Jane Walker. Post-production audio services was Atlas Oceanic Sound and Picture, and they do a good fucking job, evidently. Sound supervisor was George Peters, re-recording mixer was George Peters, sound designer was George Peters, studio manager was George Peters, sound designer was Rob Hargreaves, studio manager was Kim Bowman, sound editor was Kennedy Phillips. Music by Jefferson Friedman with Matt Novak and Christopher French. Stolas sings, that's probably their weakest song title so far. Boo on that one in particular. It was an amazing song, so I'll give you some slack, but that's Toby Fox, the song that Sans might have if you fight him level of energy right there. And like this, wow. Written by Sam Haft and Jefferson Friedman. Great job, both of you. Performed by Bryce Pinkham. Compositing was Angeline Shea, Brennis Coleman, Jessica Diaz, Libby O'Gorman, Madeline Capon, Nick Plaflug, Seth Lickus. Motion graphics were Michael Boggs again, and I gotta say, I roasted you a little bit on that first episode way back when, but how you had the worst motion graphics on your own name, but you got it figured out. Lead, Sarah Serval Fisher, Michael Boggs, Colton Siemens. Production supervisor was Adam Nealon. Production assistant was Josie Nealon. Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers, Rubber Baby Buggy Bumpers. Special thanks with Sky Henwood, Logan Kneeblock, Allison Madrano, Brandon Greekus, and the Patreon supporters. Yeah! Thank you, everyone, for your patience and support. Next time.